Coffee Club.
Here we go for the Coffee Club on a Friday morning, the March 14th, 2025, being brought to you in part by Owens Ordnance from here in McCook. This is show number 209, and we got some great guests in today. Josh, you want to do some of our introductions here today?
Yeah, we got AA Ron, Aaron.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Yeah.
And we got Andrew.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Howdy, y'all.
And I always just say Jamie's wife.
It's Tress.
It's Tress.
Yeah.
See how you are.
Do you get that like all the time? Do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's worse. It's worse than, are you James's mom? Are you Aaron's mom? Yeah, I get that.
I was told to say that, by the way.
No way.
Sure.
Yes, of course, Haley and Josh here too. Great morning, ready to go. We're going to flip things around just a little bit, start with our weekend poll, and then get to the interviews. But Haley, we got a good one this week.
Yeah, what universally loved food do you secretly think is trash?
Okay. All right. That is the weekend poll. We'll get to it here in just a minute. If you want to make your comments on it, it is on our Facebook page now, and we'll share some of the best comments on the air. So, Embers, Andrew, you guys never stop, number one. Number two, you guys have some cool things going on.
Well, yeah, the bags under our eyes are pretty telling.
You're hiding it with the hat a little bit. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's why I'm turned to this side so the camera can't see.
Yeah.
Yes, we feel like we've been running for, 9 months, 1 year. And we've had conversations with, you fine folks here and amongst ourselves, trying to get a few things going. But a couple things have really come to fruition that we're excited to talk about. And that's these people here off to my right and left. But yeah, I don't feel like I can accurately describe all the cool things that are going on, but I suppose I can give it my best. Anybody that's out there, anybody that's been into instant and in high times, we have launched a take and bake pizza, which has been in the works for honestly probably 9 to 12 months.
Yeah.
And we workshopped it. We put a ton of work into making sure that it was something we were proud of, that we were excited to bring to McCook. So yeah, that's out there. Happy to talk about that more. And then drive-through.
So Embers drive-through. What does that look like?
Embers drive-through. Here later this spring. We have been working on this for the better part of a year, maybe a little bit more. So Embers drive-through is going up here in town on the east side of town, and it is a way that we are trying to reach even more people, as we've heard more customers and people around town talk about, boy, we really like what you do, and we're just so landlocked downtown. But drive-through was one of those things we talked about early on that if it came up, we'd explore it. And within a few weeks, it felt like we were being pushed into the door. So we have a spot here in town, what was the old High Times.
Yeah.
So if you drive by and you see the black awning and
for those of us that are really old, Steve's Total. Steve's Total.
Showing our age.
See us on this side of the table don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So we're working on getting that place cleared out, ready for our use, and exclusively drive-through. So it's going to be a madhouse of people inside of that place, making sure that you can roll up, order donuts, order breakfast, order lunch, grab coffee, smoothies, the whole nine. And we're excited about the flow. We took a lot of notes from some different franchises, Seven Brew being the major one. But we really like what kind of service we'll be able to provide, in addition to all the things that you know and love from members.
So with that being said, you guys will be hiring?
Absolutely. And every
Nice
donut
segue.
box
Yeah.
from here until eternity will probably have a...
Yeah, I know. We came in the other day and Haley goes, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah, we both.
I scanned it.
Yeah,
Jesse got scared.
we both scanned it.
Yes, we are looking for people to help staff drive through, absolutely. But also looking for people here this summer. Another exciting thing for us is the Nebraska Passport. We have been selected as a stop for the Nebraska Passport with Nebraska Tourism. So that is another thing that we know we're going to have a good influx of visitors between us. Lauren over at Mint as well was selected as a stop, and the George Norris Home. So for McCook to have 3 stops, we really look forward to what that traffic's going to be like this summer. So really trying to beef up and build our team for everything that's going to be expected of us this summer and going forward.
Last year, the Scoop Up here, I think they were on that. So, Jamie, what does this all mean for you? Because
WORK. Work.
Let's go. Right?
No, it's great. I think one of the great things about like the drive-through is going to be our app. So it'll have 3 lanes. 2 lanes will be normally just your normal drive-in order. Chick-fil-A 7 Brew style, face-to-face with a person off of an iPad. But then there'll be a 3rd lane that if you order off your app, it'll be a pickup lane only. So if you use the app, you don't have to sit in line. Because that's one thing that frustrates me is some businesses have apps, but I have to go through the regular line. So is my food getting cold? Because I've already pre-ordered it in front of the car, and the car's sitting in front of me. So exciting to be able to offer that 3rd lane to do that, I think is one of the cool things. On the hiring, the other cool thing is because we're going to be open a lot of hours, for those that want something part-time, 2 hours is cool with us. Like if you have 2 hours once a week and you're going to say, hey, Tuesdays from this to this.
Especially if it's between 6 and 8 a.m., right?
Or 4 and 6 a.m., 12 and 2 a.m. There's a lot of those 2 hours. So it just opens up a lot of availability for us for those part-times because we've been kind of landlocked in hours that we're open from 7 to 3. So there's not a lot of variety in shifts. So that will open up a lot of that to be able to really get some part-time people in there. It triples our employment size, so that is huge too for us. So.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, I know this has been a brainchild of a lot of you for quite some time, and it's cool to see some of it coming to fruition.
Yeah, we banged our head against the wall enough times that it finally broke.
So what's the relationship? Everybody you brought in today, what's going to be the responsibility?
Yes. So, well, yes. So,
don't blame us for that.
there, you would be hard pressed to find in any restaurant that isn't family related or supported by family, and we're lucky enough to have the Mockery family that has helped us build this thing. So, Jamie and I. We don't do anything. We'll just skip us. Yeah. Tress has come on as the site manager for downtown. So her and then Diane Robinson as well. So those two are leading the charge for everything happening downtown, which downtown's unique. We have donut production going on, bread production. We have breakfast, lunch. We have catering, and then the entire retail side. So the two of them have that whole thing under their purview. And then Aaron, here off to my right, he will be our site manager for drive-through. So if you drive by the old Steve's Total or High Times, whatever you call it.
Or for a small time, 4 Legs Up Barbecue, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yep. For a minute.
And now that we're once we get off memory lane, I'll finish introducing Aaron. So if you drive by, you will probably see Aaron in there. He has been doing a lot of the demo work. I go and support him however I can sometimes. Yeah. But he will be the one that will be in direct correspondence with Tress, because one thing we're able to do is service ourselves. So one of the things that, big franchises do is they have a production facility, and within, 100 miles, that's where all of the ground beef is made for all the burgers that go to In-N-Out. That's what we can do here, is we can still make all of these wonderful things fresh downtown, and we can haul them over to the drive-through.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of correspondence and trading back and forth. So all of that said, someone who's not here, I mentioned Diane, and then Cody Stevens is our production site manager. Now, we don't have a site, but she is the one who handles all of our pizza crust.
It's a site sometimes.
So anybody that doesn't know, a piece of our business is wholesale par-baked pizza crust. All of that is sold through Cashway Distributing, and so they've been a partner for a long time. Now, when we said let's make a take and bake, it wasn't just a pie in the sky thing. We have a wonderful base with this bar baked pizza crust, and that's what's launched us into this take and bake thing. So Cody also manages all of that take and bake pizza production. So all of these things are in the air. We've got a leadership team that's 7 people now, which is really crazy to think about. But we wouldn't be able to do half of the things we do if not for these wonderful people.
It's amazing to hear, like when I did a tour, the amount of pizza dough that you guys actually distribute is freaking insane.
Yeah.
Out of McCook, Nebraska.
I don't think people realize that.
And so we forget, like, as he's sitting here naming, we do this. Cody also then ships through Goldbelly, which is nationwide, our beer rocks. So that James Beard Award-winning sandwich is getting in all 50 states because of Goldbelly. Yep. So there's all these little things that we're always doing. So the back of the house is a little insightful sometimes.
Embers, new things happening. You want to see more? Check the Facebook page and stop into the store. I'd love to talk to you about it.
Instagram, stop in. The website, we're a duck on water, right? So everything looks cool and calm when you walk in the front door, but like Jamie said, as soon as you get past back through the kitchen, there's something going on. There's some project. There's some refinement. I mean, all the way up to donuts and pizza crust. Like, we're still refining and making sure that we've got our processes down so that it tastes the same every time you come in. And when it tastes the same, it still tastes great.
It feels like everybody got to hear the new rumors of what's going on today. So thanks for sharing. It's been great.
We cleared it up. Any questions, talk to anybody but me.
On to the weekend poll, Haley.
What universally loved food do you secretly think is trash?
So I thought this would be a great one because, I mean, you guys are in food production, food business, but what is something everybody loves that you just absolutely can't
Bananas.
Bananas?
Thank you. Thank you. Everybody always makes fun of me.
We just toured Walmart Distribution Center, and bananas is their number one seller.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, if you've never been there, it's the coolest banana room, but no, they are trash.
Sounds like an Elvis thing.
I want the sugary banana, not that other. Oh.
Yeah, you want the popsicle banana.
Yes.
Is it a texture thing?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's
You
just
watch
like
his face. He turns 7 shades of green, and it's
There is a video that exists
yes.
Oh boy.
somewhere, and
That's crazy. Tress, how about you? What is it?
Oh, what is it you eat? Chicken livers, chicken gizzards. Those things are nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Can't love
I'm with
those.
him on that one. That was
Fried bar food, that's like the best thing. Like,
some Rocky Mountain oysters.
no. With
Yeah.
horsey sauce and yum.
I think
People
people
are nuts.
I think people think
Well,
really.
Grandpa Bud always said they grow on you, so.
I think people only eat those things just because of.
They're good.
They're good.
Well, I don't know. Hurts my gout to think about. Aaron, how about you? What universally loved food?
The original picky eater.
Anything fish, anything that comes out of the ocean.
Really?
Yes.
Not a thing for you?
Nope. Fish sticks as a kid, and they told me that wasn't what I thought. So I guess
Or sauce.
or sauce, yeah. No
Sauce as a whole? No sauce?
Ranch on salad. That's about it.
No mayonnaise,
And
no
maybe-
mustard, no ketchup. He's like,
I feel you.
Maybe some
Barbecue
ketchup
sauce.
on some fries every once in a while, but
I
that's
feel
about
you.
it.
Like I'm the guy when I order a cheeseburger. It's just I'll take a double cheeseburger with just cheese only. Like I won't.
That's
him.
hey, what
Everywhere we go.
what is that called? Naked.
naked.
Dry.
Yeah.
Dry sandwich.
A dry sandwich?
Yeah.
We learned
I'm all
that
for that.
in Texas.
Love it.
All right, Andrew, how about you?
pickles.
Pickles.
Those are fine.
It says,
Is it like all
it
pickles?
says universally,
Yeah.
and I stand my ground on pickles.
What about pickled eggs?
Yum.
Does it say pickles in the name?
I guess Jamie and I need to go on a date because we're like the same person right now.
You've been pickling all kinds of
Man,
stuff
I've been
lately.
pickling everything.
Yeah, what was your latest cruise?
Sausage.
Pickled sausage? Really?
Yeah, pickled eggs and sausage.
Yep.
Yep. It's the old
You found
German
a
in
new
me.
friend.
I did.
Josh, what's your answer for the universally loved food you secretly think is trash?
Bananas was mine.
Oh yeah, bananas. Okay.
I hate banana, but like it's even worse in a fruit salad. When you take all the fruits and you put it in a bowl and then you pour that Jell-O on top of it, and then it's just like,
Or Cool Whip and you don't know that it's
Yeah.
there until it's in your mouth,
Yeah.
and then you're at Easter dinner and you really don't want to throw up on the table.
and I can't stand it touching anything else on the plate.
Haley, how about you? Weekend poll.
Did you know that?
I think sauerkraut is mostly universal, but
Really?
I can't do sauerkraut.
Amen.
No German Ritz over there?
No, no. Well, actually, I think yes, but I can't do sauerkraut.
This has come up a lot for me, but I can do mayonnaise, just not Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip to me is just
Oh, I like both.
See, I have to have
Throw 'em both
Miracle
in
Whip every once in a while.
Throw them both away.
just can't do that. Next topic for the coffee club here is what should be on Nebraska's travel bucket list. There's a lot of things across here. We'll just say Embers. Get that out of the way.
Dang it. I was going to say it first.
I know.
You literally stole my thunder.
No way.
Literally.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to have something else
I
in
was going to
Nebraska.
do a jingle and everything, but no, Jesse's got to say Embers first.
Okay, do the jingle.
No, you deprived the
We
people.
want a complete show now.
Yeah, no,
Here,
you've
I'll,
spoiled
dancing.
I'll press the rewind button.
You spoiled it. We'll move on.
All right. Haley, what is on Nebraska's travel bucket list?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're out of state and you come into state, you have to go to Runza. I mean, it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what else because I think everything else is pretty much on.
Yeah. What about you, Josh?
I think like if you go to the College World Series, that stadium, it's awesome to see inside there. And then, I mean, honestly, Memorial Stadium is a,
Game day on a Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
and then of course, probably my fan favorite is the Omaha Zoo.
Yeah.
Henry Dory Zoo had to put that on there. Aaron, how about you?
So the zoo is mine, but if we're sticking with the out of state kind of thing, the Haymarket in Lincoln. That's always been one of my favorite things. Whether it's game day or not, it's always a real cool place to be.
What do you like about the Haymarket?
I think it's just an old fashioned kind of, but they've brought life back into it. Everybody's down there having a good time.
Yeah.
Reminds me of downtown here. So
I love it. Yeah. Did you come up with something else? Sorry to steal your thunder.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily a place to see, but tanking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Down the Niobrara.
Have you done that?
Yeah, like I have.
Okay.
Is it my favorite thing to do? No, I wouldn't choose to do it again. But I feel like as soon as you can look someone in the eye and say, "Have you been tanking?" It's like I've seen some stuff.
I feel like management team leader, like team building is
Zip
happening
it.
this
It's
summer.
a good time.
As long as we have nothing else to do that day, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'm safe.
It's a Tuesday.
So Sunday.
Yeah. Nothing else gets done when you go tanking after a day.
I have been kayaking down the Dismal, which is a fantastic name for that river. They had the kayaks.
We have a great off story on.
Yeah, but no, we're not going to get to that one. But so those little kayaks, they're rated at 250 pounds. I was not 250 pounds. Those ratings are for a reason. And so the whole time down this river, it was sipping just a little bit of water in my kayak. So the whole day I'm turning it out, getting out, turning it over. Expended a lot of calories that day.
Were you 250 by the end?
No, not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, you were.
Not even Joshua Anthony. Okay, our question was, what should be on Nebraska's travel bucket list? I'll say Fort Robinson. Have you been to Fort Robinson?
Never heard of
Robinson?
Nope.
Go. It is fantastic. You can kind of Airbnb type stuff up there. It's up in the Panhandle.
You want to know one of the places that I never say go to
What?
is the Stewart Museum in Grand Island.
Why?
Because
It's a museum. I mean,
when I went, they made me carry the musket. I was the backpack boy because I was the biggest.
no way.
And so I carried everything. I carried the musket. I carried the cast iron pan. And then they're like, oh, we're going to cook down this breakfast. We're going to sit here. That was nice for about 5 minutes. Everybody ate. They had their jolly time. And then we had to get on the rail cart. And guess who had to pump the rail cart? I was just like, everybody else was like, man, this was the best field trip we ever been on.
Ye who is most stable. How about Boys Town?
Yep.
Oh my.
Car Hinge.
I've never been to the car hinge.
Seriously?
We went.
Same.
You call yourself a Nebraskan?
That's been, 10 years ago now, probably?
A long time ago.
It was cool, but I maybe take the kids there someday, but I probably wouldn't go.
I think it's once a seen and done. I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
But
Have
once
you been to
there-
car?
Drive by and wave and
Yeah. Have you,
Well, no, you gotta go.
you got to go. You got to go out there.
Yeah. I think we had a fun trip going there.
Especially
Some lady with kids was trying to rear end everybody on the highway.
Oh, yeah, that was
Like major road rage.
It's probably
And I'm
me.
like, I cannot believe
To go
this
see Car
woman.
Hinge?
Yeah.
And we pull up and she's next to us, and I maybe gave her a few words about the children, driving like the children in her car.
he doesn't get road rage much, but when he does, it is a sight to see.
Well,
What
just
about
outside of
over by your
Alliance.
hometown, do they have anything cool sightseeing?
No, he moved to McCook.
Where were you from? Was it where was it?
West Point.
West Point. Yeah. Anything cool over there?
It's just all open land over there.
Not really.
No, so on the east end of the state, there's a town every 8 miles. So you're just kind of popping from one thing to the next.
Yeah. I get that from Seth. Seth tells me that all the time.
Yeah.
Because if you don't like the view, just drive 8 miles.
Yep. West.
Well, I
West
was
Point, Beaver,
I was wondering
Wisner,
if maybe
Norfolk.
yeah. There was a whole bunch of things on the list: Henry Dorley Zoo, the SAC Museum, Strategic Air
The
Command.
Quilt Museum.
Well, yeah, there's that. There's a motorcycle museum over by Lexington. Motorcycle and old.
Yeah.
A marble museum in York.
Really, that's where I lost them.
There's also,
I mean, if you're driving anytime during the month of March on I-80, it's the cranes. That's
Don't get Josh
started.
Don't get Josh started.
Cranes, and
Yeah.
then you're done.
there's something that takes about 12 gauges that can solve that problem.
You can't do that in
And they're
Nebraska.
really delicious.
They call them the ribeye of the sky, but we can't do that here.
They're very tasty.
Go to Texas
You
and
go to
you can.
Texas and do that. Yeah.
That's right. All right.
We have the only Sutton home, or the Sutton home here in McCook. That's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yeah.
We're the only James Beard Award winning restaurant
In Nebraska.
in Nebraska. So those
Yeah.
two things.
See, that was a cool thing is, so we went to Mason City, Iowa, and they have the Frank Lloyd Wright Hotel there. And they were talking, and I was talking to the lady up front. She goes, oh, yeah, we're the only place that has two Frank Lloyd Wrights. And I said, well, we actually, in McCook, we have a Frank Lloyd Wright house, and then we have blueprints for another one. And so we would be the second.
Is there anybody with enough money around here that could build the second one?
You.
No.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of $6 commercials to pay salaries around here.
But if you're looking for a salary, come
I can hook you up for
fill out an
part-time.
application at Amber's Bakery.
Is there free coffee?
For you, yeah, I'm sure
a
they'd
donut
work
a
it
day.
out. Sorry. Nothing I can do. Let's move on to our next topic for Coffee Club this morning. This will be a fun one here. What old person habit have you adopted because it's really, actually
Shut up, Andrew.
a good idea?
Is that like from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, like just your life in general?
Okay. What old person habit have you adopted because it's actually a really good idea? I'm going to start. Handrails. I'm at the age where I appreciate a nice handrail.
Notice that despair.
There is a definitive split on this table that goes right here.
Oh my.
And the answers are going to be so much different.
Oh yes.
Did you just call me old?
Oh, yeah, you are.
You're old.
Okay. I grade early, we were told, but
Well, we only say that for so long.
all right, who's next? What old person habit have you adopted because it's
Should we
actually
keep
a
with the
really
theme
good
over here?
idea?
The giant step stool to get in my husband's car.
No way.
Dude, I am so short. I have a step stool to get into his 4Runner.
The things we
True
do for
story.
corgis.
Then who picks up
I'm
the
a very
step
good
stool?
gentleman.
Yeah. And then
his
you,
job.
You go around and get the step
Yeah,
stool?
I do.
Oh, really?
Everyone thinks I'm just opening the door for her. Really, I have to pick up the step stool. I don't know if it's good or not, but what I have found myself is I have bifocals already,
Okay.
but for some reason now sometimes the glass I go on top of the head so I have like multiple how I can see things nowadays is
Yeah.
probably the biggest.
Children think he needs a bigger TV because his glasses are always on the top of his head.
That's him. He's got readers.
Well, I got readers everywhere. I got some here in every vehicle we have, in my bass guitar case at church, upstairs in the sound booth at church.
But they're readers, but he wears them 24/7.
Yes.
Not quite. We're getting there. It's my problem is my arms are just not quite long enough. That's the real issue here.
I would say this side of the room. The other thing we could say is how much happier we are with the little ones, like our grandkids versus our children.
Yeah,
That is very true.
we do love our kids, but our grandkids
Have you
are
got
really
the
special.
Mom, I think you like my kid better than me?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, my mom openly says it.
Yeah.
Me too. Like
She's just like, I hated you and your brother equally. I love the grandkids.
What's an old person habit you've adopted because it's actually a really good idea?
Closed captioning.
No way.
I 100% back that.
no.
What?
Closed captioning.
Like the words
Subtitles?
across the screen?
Yeah.
You ever seen the
Okay,
TikTok videos? You're doing dishes and you look away for a minute and then it's all just mumbled.
No.
Yeah. Look away from the TV and you can't understand what they're saying.
Oh, the TV?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Closed
think that's a
captions?
male thing.
Well, I mean,
You're sitting there watching
Selective hearing.
CSI.
Yes.
And
Would
they're
agree very
so
much.
do you sit there and read it the whole time?
Well, yeah, that's why they're on the TV.
So is the volume up?
I think the last time I
land.
really appreciated closed captioning was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Biden
All right,
speeches.
so I feel like I need to look in the camera.
Yeah, I've switched that for him.
So
there you go.
now maybe this is more of a personal thing, but how am I supposed to know how to spell ammonium phylocalate when they're talking about it in the court scene in Legally Blonde?
Oh my gosh.
that's just a
Oh
you
my
thing.
gosh.
Well, let's see how it's
I need to know.
Because I got closed captions on here.
I need to know how to spell it.
I need to know.
I need to
Question
know
is,
what
why
they're
are
saying.
you watching Legally,
Legally
Blonde?
Blonde?
Okay, everybody who hasn't seen Legally Blonde in this room, let's take a little poll. Who hasn't seen it?
Oh, believe me.
Probably
I've
Jesse.
seen-
Exactly.
So I will say there was 3 adults at my house last night, and we watched Mulan 2.
Wait, was it good?
Yes, that's our
Our
third time
parent
we've
thought
seen
so.
it.
All right, sidebar. Best new movie for animation, Wild Robot. Wild Robot.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, it's on. What was the one? What was the
Shenanigans.
What was the streaming? What was the streaming service I had to get to watch the
Paramount.
Husker game this year?
Peacock.
Peacock. Okay, it's on there. So, anyway, there you go. Let's. Anybody else have one, or we're gonna move on?
Yeah,
Going to bed early.
yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Taking a nap.
Yeah.
608s.
I knew that was coming.
New Balance 608s, baby.
The dad shoe.
You can't find a better shoe.
Have
and
you
then
tried?
what's the snack?
Have you tried those?
Expensive.
No.
The grandpa shoes.
Oh, 637s.
Yeah.
Pick,
the black ones.
Production Day and some 608s change your life.
Oh, yeah.
Just telling you.
I'm old enough that.
Do you
that
have
used
yours
to be
on today,
Saks
Josh?
Oh,
shoes.
I got them on all the time. 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These bad boys.
The dad shoe.
Can
I
we
moved on to
not
Maryland.
It
give
doesn't look
him
like
any
there's
more
very many
ideas for
grass stains
shoes?
on those, Josh.
I got these and Crocs. That's my life. 608s and Crocs.
Let's not open that can of worms.
And hunting boots.
Next topic for the coffee club is what's a compliment you've gotten that you've never forgotten? I'll start. My wife said I had nice hands once.
I got told that I guess I don't know if it's a compliment. You don't look like you sound. That one's always stuck with me.
The biggest compliment in radio is you sound exactly like you do on the radio, but with our processors, there's no way. Haley, what's a compliment you've gotten that you never forget?
I don't think I've gotten anything like,
I know one.
okay, what?
Decent.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Seth Bomber. He called me decent one day. Decent at my job. I was like, thanks.
She's never forgot it.
No, and I'll never let him live it down.
Our Snapchat people group is called Decent People.
It's fine. He's slowly changed his mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Aaron.
Most of the time I get a compliment for like, you have nice hair or my eyes, but that's about it.
So when I was in high school, well, it's probably a compliment, but teacher might have wanted to get rid of me towards the end of the year. Didn't have a good grade in that class. And she kind of had a remark at the end. She's like, well, I'm glad you finally got your life together and passed this class. So I think it was kind of one of those get out of here things, but
Hey, I
still don't forget that day.
I can tell you that I had a teacher tell me, Mr. Keenports, your mouth isn't going to get you anywhere.
I heard that a couple times.
And guess what? I'm on this every day.
Good.
Andrew, a compliment you've gotten that you can never forget.
I was told once upon a time that I was wise for my age, but I feel like that's starting to reach diminishing returns as I get older. So I was probably really wise for a 25-year-old. I don't think I'm as wise for a 30-year-old.
I think most of us, the older we get, the more we understand we don't know. But that still can be very applicable if you're wise beyond your years, right? So, yeah, you take that compliment. That's good.
You look young for your age.
Me?
Ryan Hazen said that.
I look young for my age.
He just commented on here. Right when you were
Are you
talking
sure you're
about
talking
that.
about me?
I don't know if he was talking about you or not.
I don't think he's talking about me.
No.
I
I've
wear
never
a hat
been
to
told
hide my
that,
grades. So.
Everybody thinks Jamie is older than I am, so that's a compliment.
That's your
cradle
Who thinks
robber.
that?
Oh, man.
So your compliment, Jamie.
I don't know. I don't know that's it used to make me mad, but now, like, when I turn 21 or 18 to buy lottery and cigarettes or anything like that, I was never carded until they made the rule that you had to be 40. And then I've only been only if it's we do everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? Do I look that old? I'm 21 and you're supposed to be 40 before you. So just that I always evidently have looked old.
Yeah. Next topic for the coffee club. This is Josh's actually. What's with the YouTube stuff?
Yeah, what was something that you learned on YouTube?
No.
I think there,
What is something YouTube has taught you?
yeah, what is something
How
that
to do?
YouTube has taught you how to do?
Tress laughed, so I think she should go first.
Watch cartoons.
Yeah.
I have a 3-year-old grandson.
You learned how to
Watch
watch cartoons on.
Oh, he'll teach you how to get on there. He will show you where to go and what to watch. And oh, yes.
Not that one was swipe or, hey, Dad's such and such called because he has swiped up the call. So
I feel that.
I don't.
So
You probably refer to YouTube. You refer to them a lot,
Yes.
like to.
So usually for me, I guess we've all been at that point where you break something while you're trying to get something accomplished, and then YouTube comes after the fact, and then you're like, well, I should have done that.
yeah.
So a lot of it is either working on the car or,
Espresso machine.
yep, espresso machines, yeah.
Not to be like, there's a lot of guys in this room, but sometimes YouTube is easier than reading the instructions. If you could just watch
That's
it
exactly
right
what I'm saying,
quick.
yeah.
Just gonna admit it here.
You can cut 30 minutes off your job time just watching a YouTube video.
Especially if they like bookmark in the video.
Right,
Yes.
so you're
Brings
like,
them to the exact
Those
issue.
people need
So-
a raise.
You remember when you're in like, I don't know, 3rd or 4th or 5th grade and they have this test for you and the first line says read all the instructions before you answer. And you get down to the very last one and the very last one says do nothing but put your name on this page. Or something like that, you know?
Oh, my tests were always, what does this look like?
Versus, yeah, Warshock. but you know, how many times do you get the whole? Okay, do you see the black wire coming out of the outlet? And yes,
That's not.
And it says, do not unplug that. You've already unplugged that. But if you unplug that, don't plug it back in. And you've already plugged it back in, you know? So
Tyler is my brother-in-law. He's a contractor. And so we invited him over to our house to look at something because we took down our light fixture and we were confused because there was about 25 wires and we had the power turned off to the whole house. But yet 3 of them were still hot inside there. And so we couldn't figure it out. So we called him to figure it out. And so we tried to YouTube that the best we could. And well, the house hasn't burnt down yet. So that was like 8 years ago. But YouTube, I don't think it actually taught me this, but like, I've been barbecuing for a long time. But I go to YouTube to also like see what other people are doing to be like, for trimming is the number one thing. Like how people trim their meat and stuff. I always find that fascinating because if there's a better way to do it than what I've been doing, then that's why I go to YouTube. So I would say it's taught me how to perfect the craft that I've done.
Anybody else got something that they learned from YouTube?
I mean, that was pretty profound from Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end.
Love it.
Well, Haley sourdough.
Sourdough. No thanks to Josh.
He keeps
But
sending
definitely
recipes.
sourdough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 9:30 trip to the great room. I just sit there and I send her pictures and videos of all the sourdough.
Things to make.
She's made a couple of them.
Yeah. I nailed that
fantastic.
focaccia.
So if you guys are looking for a baker,
Stop.
Scan the QR code on your next donut box.
I think it's time for the games. You want to start getting birthdays, anniversaries, and you can call those 345-5598. Talk to Haley. She'll get the birthdays down so we get those wished here in a little bit. We also have, you can post it on our Facebook page. We'll try to remember to get that for it. The games, we're going to play a new one today. It's called the Missing Middle, okay? So I'm going to tell you a famous person's name. You tell me what the middle initial is. It's not that hard. But, Tress, you're going to start. John Kennedy. What's the middle initial? F, yes.
Oh, what a soft toss.
Okay. Who wants the hard one?
Easy
Andrew
on the old
does.
lady.
Andrew does. Okay.
Bring it.
Let's see what you got.
Warren Harding.
G.
Warren G. Harding.
What?
Nice job. Let's see. Let's go. Jamie, you do this one here. Stephen Smith.
I don't know. I know 2 names.
Stephen Smith. Who's got it?
Stephen A.
Stephen A. Smith. Word is he's going to try to run for president.
I don't even know who that is.
Dude, those are going to be the loudest press conferences.
yeah.
No kidding. Yeah. That's the word anyway.
It's
Who
like,
knows?
it's like when Obama had that anger translator, except it's going to be the anger translator the whole time.
Haley, got one for you. Ulysses Grant.
S.
Ulysses S. Grant. Okay. Aaron, I got one for you. I'll accept 2 answers.
Okay.
George Bush.
H and W.
Yeah. HW or W. Either one. Yeah.
It's pronounced W.
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 We're gonna find her. We're gonna bring Katrina to justice.
Josh, this one's too easy, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Samuel Jackson.
L.
Samuel L. Jack. Haley, one more for you. Mary Blige.
J, right?
Yep.
Yes. And who wants the last
Man,
one?
that took me back to junior high days.
Who wants the last one?
Go for it.
Michael Fox.
Jay.
Gunslinger.
That was a little aggressive there, buddy.
I think he can see the screen.
There's no way he could see that. It's impossible.
I tried to.
I think he can see the screen.
Which level did you need?
A lot of them.
Breakfast bingo.
I'm probably as blind as anybody here. Breakfast bingo. First answer starts with the B. Second answer starts with an I. Third N. Fourth G. And then O.
Go across here. Aaron, you're up first. Soup is served in 1.
Bowl?
A bowl, yeah. Andrew, what you call a person in jail?
Incarcerated.
No, doesn't start with
Inmate.
yes. Jamie, the home of country music.
Nashville.
Okay. Tress, the first president.
George Washington.
Yes. And Haley, an 8-sided polygon.
Octagon.
Octagon. Boy, that was really easy today. Man. Which came first?
Chicken.
Take a bite.
Next. That's done.
Yeah, that's done. Cue it up.
I don't think we've done these, but we'll try. Netflix or Blockbuster? Which one was founded first?
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, he says.
Now you're showing your age.
1985, whereas Netflix was 1997.
I remember flexing.
Really?
And that's where you take like your lady to pick out a movie. Like you pick out any movie you want to watch.
The
You know?
Notebook.
And then if you rent it 3, you got a free thing of popcorn.
Notebook.
No, I went to theater for that.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Tress, which one came first? Tesla or SpaceX?
SpaceX.
She says SpaceX. Who agrees with her?
No one.
I'm gonna go Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla.
SpaceX was 2002. Tesla, 2003.
Dang.
Good job there.
So smart.
Yeah.
I guess
All right. I'm actually going to give this one to Josh because he should know better. Your brother's going to be so mad at you if you don't get this right.
No.
Which came first, Marvel Comics or DC?
DC.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Would you like to call a friend?
No, I don't need to call a friend.
Okay. DC Comics was, do you want to take a guess at the year?
1934.
Okay. DC Comics came out in 1934. What year was Marvel?
1947.
No, 39. So not bad,
still
though.
impressive.
Yeah. Okay. Last thing before the games here.
You thought you were gonna trick me?
I really did. In a survey, 15% of people said they thought they might be one of these. Would you like a multiple guess?
Yeah, I feel like I'm stepping into trouble if I don't have
Right?
What year was this?
In a recent survey, 15% of people said they thought they might be one of these. It's either a being from another planet, a genius, a time traveler, or a mind reader.
Oh, mind reader.
I'll say time traveler.
She says time traveler, mind reader,
I'm gonna go genius.
genius. What do you think? 15% of people think they might be one.
What were the answers?
Mind reader.
You got mind reader, time traveler, genius, or from another planet.
Wait. Is
There's
drugs involved?
There's a lot of time traveling people out there. Think they're time travelers, I guess.
So you're going time travel?
Yep.
Okay. Jamie?
Mind reader.
Hey, Tress?
Genius.
Oh, I can read minds.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'm a mind reader.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I said mind reader.
Mind reader?
Or time traveler. Sorry.
Okay. Survey revealed that 15% of people think they might be a genius. Yeah. Anybody in
this
here?
where I
There
dab?
was 2 that
Do
were
the
on the
kids
question.
still dab?
Did you just
No one does that.
Hey,
No
still
one
dab?
dabs anymore.
No.
2016 called Want Their Dab
not how
Back.
it
Yeah.
Anybody that's not watching, I did just dab.
You've been canceled.
Wow.
Jesse used to sneeze and dab when he would sneeze.
Yeah, I did. It worked out pretty good. Oh my goodness. 7:51, time now for the birthdays. Birthdays and anniversaries, if you want on the list, you can still call in a birthday or an anniversary. 345-5598. Haley, did we have some called in?
We did. So today is Levi Edwards' birthday. He turns 36 years old today.
Oh my goodness, Levi.
And that's it. That was called in for today.
Y'all have any birthdays? Anybody you know?
My son Isaiah turns 5 on Sunday.
On Sunday?
Happy birthday.
Sunday. Also known as the voice of Don't Forget the Donuts.
Don't forget
the donuts.
Love that.
Cute.
I got Peggy Davis, Nichelle Bauer, And then on our live feed, we had Kyler turns 11. Kyler Hazen turns 11.
Okay. Anybody else? Lonnie Anderson, I think he's still around. He's 84 years old, was a police officer many years here in McCook. Susan Irvin, Peggy Davis, Allie Belkey's got a birthday. Usually Nathan texts me of that. I didn't get a text yet. Just can put that out there. Karen Riemann, also Nichelle Bauer and Haley Strider. And Brian Payton with birthdays here for today. Any weekend birthdays?
On Sunday, Amberette has a birthday, Daniel Arp, and we better give a shout out to the mother of our very own Seth Bomber, Karen Bomber. It's her birthday on Sunday.
Yeah.
Karen's got a
Happy birthday, Karen.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Sunday birthday, Jason Cobb. Also, Jennifer Bliss, Melissa Warren, Daniel Arp, Mark Courier. Let's see, Don Neal, Deb Lafferty, Brian Esch, John King, Kim Coble.
I know Karen uses a special kind of like lotion, but that lady is beautiful for having to raise Seth.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord bless her soul.
Is it a Mary Kay, an Avon? What is it?
No. She gave us some of the lotion for Cordell when he was born, some of the baby lotion, and I still got a little bit left. But yeah, she takes some kind of like special, because if I had to raise Seth, I would have wrinkles and gray hairs all over.
Yeah. So that's the birthday list. We got to pick somebody as our birthday winner to get these fantastic prizes.
A donut from Ember's Bakery, ice cream from The Scoop, a sandwich from Jimmy John's and Coca-Cola.
Who's the birthday winner? You had one called in?
Yeah, Levi.
Okay. Levi, you're the winner. So come by the radio station, pick up those cool prizes. Going to start to wrap things up here a little bit for our coffee club, Friday morning, 14th. So part of getting Embers in here was to drop the news that there's going to be a second location, a drive-through location. You have kind of an idea on timeline when this might come out? That's always the guess, right?
Well, if everyone remembers, drive-through was October 1st. So
Yeah, I missed that mark last
we're
year.
hoping the front half of May.
Okay. All right. Front half of May. So finish up with graduation and then do that.
That's
Yeah, we're hoping a really great summer of getting our feet wet, getting things wrong often, and fixing things as we go. But yes, hopefully that May timeframe. A lot of it has to do with equipment, just waiting on things to show up. But Aaron's made a ton of progress over there for cleaning up the space, repurposing it for what we need. So all that said, we're ready to jump into it.
All right. And looking for some more help to get it done too, right?
Absolutely. And you can find the link to our quick application. We do have little pieces of paper and QR codes on every donut box that goes out the door. You can find that QR code on our Facebook page, and then there's a link there as well.
Do you have the QR code with you?
It's probably
Did it come in the box?
Yes, it's on your donut box.
It's on the box. Let me see the box there. It's on the top. Can you rip that out? Oh, okay. That's easier. There you go. All right. So we'll put that QR
Show
code.
the camera.
Am I close enough to focus?
Maybe. It might focus
Yeah,
on
close
the
yours.
Facebook.
Thank you.
Good luck. So
Yes, so you can find that quick application, and we do still have physical applications in the bakery as well. So if you walk in looking for something in particular, to be more specific, obviously we're looking for people at the downtown location as well. So that's everything from pizza production to donut production. That's front retail staff team members. We've got kitchen. We've got donut fryers, icers. I mean, we're really trying to beef up what we got, in addition to people over at drive-thru, car hop, baristas, kitchen staff there as well.
I think
What's the barista up front that we like?
we miss Donna. Well, we'll say that.
If
She was
Donna's
fantastic.
listening,
Yeah.
Donna, we miss you.
Yeah.
come
She
back.
retired.
Diane are the only two.
Smith.
Caitlin.
Yes.
Caitlin Smith.
Yes.
Caitlin Smith.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
She
She's
is
good.
so fun to just say, like, we walk in, we're like,
Make me something.
just make us something.
And she just knocks it out of the park.
Every time.
She deserves a raise.
With Passport coming downtown, exciting news is that we'll be open till 5 again downtown with the Passport program. So probably starting May
Cool.
1st.
Yep.
we'll be open until 5 again. So.
Yeah, and again, hopefully being able to get some more staff in because we're
Well, and part of the hiring process is getting them in, getting them trained before drive-through opens.
Right.
So,
Well, my plan was I was hoping the box would be handed to me so I'd have all the donuts. Erica, but
management, buddy.
hey, congratulations. You put in your 8. Now you can be management. Put in your 12. All right. Anyway, there you go. That is Coffee Club on a Friday morning, the 14th of March here from 105.3 Coyote Country. Happy Weekend Eve.